start it.
All right, welcome everybody to our Finance Committee meeting. I am waiting for somebody. Where's Randall?
He sent me a message that he was unable to make it tonight.
Okay. All right, welcome everybody to today's meeting. I put forth a motion to adopt today's agenda as
So
posted.
we need to do a
Roll call.
roll call. My apologies. I am pulling it up. I had it. Yeah. Sorry. So many folders. Okay. All right. Mr. Fisher.
Here.
Ms. Chesser.
Yeah.
Mr. Dahl is absent. Ms. Crimer.
Yes.
Mr. Michelson.
Here.
A motion to excuse Mr. Dahl. He did let me know ahead of time that he was not going to be here.
You can't make any motions, but yeah.
I move to. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Now to your motion to adopt.
Motion to adopt today's agenda as posted.
Second.
Any changes? All those in favor? Motion
Aye.
passes. Next minute from previous meeting.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thanks. Those that ran the meeting instead of me. Motion passes. Next. Financial packet for May. A little bit easy now.
So again, we're going to be a month behind for this meeting. Next meeting, there will be two finance packets. Just for everyone's knowledge, it'll be June and July. For the month of fiscal year May fiscal year 25, the village had a combined bank balance of $4,036,927.97. Of this amount, $199,010.79 can be found in the village's primary checking accounts, and $2,134,504.93 can be found in the village's high interest savings account. Remaining balances reside in other village dedicated funds. The village generated $132,711.51 in general fund income tax receipts. REIA collections surpassed May of the previous year by approximately 2%. Year to date is by approximately 12%. The village has received the first biannual disbursement of real estate taxes from Hamilton County Auditor and homestead rollback funds from the state of Ohio in the amount of $1,003,449.40. The village received $227,565.56 in general fund receipts. This number is $9,911.71 less than fiscal year 24 due to receiving the April and May waste collection receipts in May of 24. So it was artificially inflated May of 24. Otherwise, actually, we received more in this month. The STAR Fund earned $6,372.99. The Fifth Third Savings Account earned $7,271.99. Top 5 pays for the month were payroll, Deer Park Silverton, Rumpke Container, Jefferson Health Plan, and Ohio Police and Fire. Total village general fund appropriation spent for the month was in the amount of $223,401.07. This figure is $35,074.85 more than May fiscal year 24, largely due to making 2 payments for Rumpke Container in April and May. So again, it's 2 going in, 2 going out. It happens to be this year was 2 going out. The village had 22 outstanding payments that total $46,578.81. Village administration will continue to monitor appropriation spend and make any adjustments deemed necessary. Are there any questions?
Nope.
If not, I would request a motion to approve.
Motion to approve?
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Next, Eric, you're still on the mic.
Yeah, so this is the official ask. And again, we've discussed this in previous meetings. I am prepared to ask answer more specific questions on any of the specific items. It's $6,390.84 to the PD equipment line item. It's for the PD equipment. It will go to the PD equipment line item. Again, those are purchases that were made in 24. The encumbrances did not fall over to 25. This was a staffing issue, and unfortunately, that person does not work for us anymore. Fortunately, depending on how you look at it, certainly with this kind of an issue, that would not be repeated. But that line item those funds should have been encumbered, should have been included in the 25 purchase orders, and it was closed without my approval. And I only caught it after we closed out the year. So that would be the first ask. The second ask is $6,900. Similar issue. The service contracted for a company to come in and resurface all the floors. You'll notice the rings around the toilets and the bathrooms are gone, which is certainly appreciated. That was all money that was not encumbered in 425. It was meant to have been encumbered, and those purchase orders were closed unauthorized. 347820 is PD staffing reimbursement. Again, that's from the NATO event that was in Dayton. That's all money that we will receive from the. I'm not sure if it's coming straight from anyone. The EMA, right? It's the Ohio EMA. My apologies. And then $2,700 of hotel reimbursements the village did already pay. Again, that would go back to those line items. $10,600 is for the Chevy Tahoe camera. That's not the entire amount for the Tahoe camera. Entire amount for the Tahoe camera is just shy of $12,000. Maybe just a little bit more than $12,000. That was money that was expected to pay for used equipment. The used equipment was, number one, not available. Number two, what was available was deemed inadequate for the newer system. My understanding of computers is that you don't use 5 and 10-year-old equipment on new equipment. You just don't have the longevity and you don't have the performance. But that's my understanding. But in any case, it was explained to me that those items were no longer available, even if we did want them. The original proposal was for a $30,000 upgrade to the system that would include cloud-based support for all cameras throughout the PD. So all body cameras, all in-car cameras. That request was trimmed significantly to a $12,000 camera instead of a $30,000 to a $29,000 system. And that was an objective specific quote, which we received from Motorola, and that is specifically to address deployment in the Tahoe and the Tahoe alone. So that significantly reduced the price from $29,000, like I said, to $10,000, so to just shy of $12,000. And the part that was not budgeted for in the purchase of the Tahoe is $10,600. Total is $30,069.05 for appropriations to be increased. That is in the legislation for tonight.
So like all real government wins, spending $10,000 more than we anticipated, but not as much as we could have.
Fair comment. I will not disagree.
Address the committee, but I'm not prepared to right now. Just please don't adjourn. I need to get some clarification from the attorneys.
Okay. So the requested total again is $30,069.05. I am requesting a motion to approve.
Move to approve those items.
Appropriation amendment that would be
The appropriation amendment.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Do we need a roll call?
Nope.
We will recommend to full council.
Okay, and then the 2026 budget packet, you all have had a month at this point to look at it and ask questions. I have not received questions from anybody. I am certainly comfortable. I find that vote of confidence to be appreciated. If there are further questions that you have about the budget, you should please continue to feel free to reach out to me. The appropriations are not yet passed. This is just the budget that we submit to the county, which has to be passed after the public hearing will take place tonight at 7:30, which is supposed to be now. So I will ask for a motion to recommend to council. This motion to approve and recommend to council.
You would like me to ask my questions not here now? Can you want them separate?
You're welcome to ask them now.
Okay,
No,
sorry,
you're
I did not
absolutely
realize
welcome.
I was supposed to send
But
them to you.
the motion would have to be on the motion and second and then discussion.
Yes.
So would need a motion to approve the 26 tax budget.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion?
I will set time to meet with Eric separately to ask my questions because we are behind. And I don't think any of them are drastic, it's just clarification.
Like as always, I'm always happy to make time,
Yeah.
whether it's over the phone or in office or in the clerk's
Or
office,
lunch.
right, Glenn?
A lot.
Right.
Okay. So was there all in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes and will be recommended to council. Pending items. The only pending item that came up today from executive was to adopt increase to employees that do not make it more than the threshold requires them to, based on our practices of the village over the past couple of years. I don't feel that we need a motion because it's not anything, but that will be our recommendation up to council. The mayor wanted to have a few words before we close. Is anybody going to give him a second?
I believe he's this.
Don't answer. I think that's gonna be good.
I appreciate it for saving time. I'm thinking what we'll do is have an executive session at our full council meeting, in which I can,
I don't know what's on your mind, so I'm okay with that. Go forth a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Who's running the next meeting?
He said he's gonna ask for an executive session at the end of the council.
Ron's upset.
So there will be